Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. You're welcome to my channel, The Private Trader. My name is Master TFX. Now I'm looking at gold. I'm also looking at S&P. I trade more of gold anyway. So on gold, I'm actually looking for a buy.
Gold is just going up.
Okay. On gold, I'm looking for a buy, but yeah, right now, what I want gold to do, gold has been creating all-time highs. So before I'm going to take the buys, I need gold to come down here and reject this and back. Understand? That's what I want gold to do. But I will prefer. I'm going to prefer if gold can get here and back to the top again. You understand? That's how I would prefer. But even if gold decide to come down here and react, I'm going to take it. Okay, that's for gold. Right now, gold is so like it's just driving, creating all-time highs over and over again. On Friday, he created an all-time high, which was over here before the closing of the market. Okay, and thinking we will be having a sell because when I came earlier, I thought gold will move back that accuracy down here to the 4-hour demand. Accuracy, see, all these places I was expecting gold to fall down before going back to the top. Well, it seems like that's not what gold wants. So we are looking out for a bias, but as I said earlier, okay, gold has to come down and reject here before going up. That's when I'm going to take the buys. But for the S&P, I'm looking out for a sell. Okay, for the S&P, I'm looking out for a sell. This one is to 2 anyway. Okay, S&P, I'm looking out for a sell. Now, my S&P, my broker, and my trading view, is not exactly the same. Okay, so but anyway, for the S&P, I'm looking at for a sell. Over here, my 1:1, and I might take my 1:1. Yeah, I'm not sure yet, but let's see how it goes, because there is a probability if S&P gets here, it can bounce back. So this is 70 picks for the S&P as I'm looking at for a sell. So if S&P gets here, okay, I'm going to take the sell. So this is what I want for the S&P. You see how it went and rejected. Yeah, so it has not been able to break his highs. Okay, if anything that makes him break his highs, then this sell is no more valid. Anything that breaks his highs, this sell is no more valid. So this is what I'm looking at. Okay, to break this low again. Maybe get here because of this. See, get here and retest again. Retest here, or maybe go to this level and come down again. We get in any which way. That's what we are looking at for now. Okay. This account is a dying account, if I should use that word. Okay, let me show you guys my journal. Okay, the dying account. In fact, this account will soon be, it might soon be broken. It might soon be I might soon lose the accounts. I might soon lose the account. Okay, I might soon lose the account. Now why am I saying that? Okay, look at the account. What we have in this account is just $90.96. We are on drawdown, and we started this account since on the 11th of last month. You can see on the 11th of last month, but it is not over until it's over. Now look at gold again. Gold has created another all-time highs again, but it seems like the S&P might be where we are going to take a trade. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys know the trade play out. Okay, now a lot of traders out there will be posting videos on YouTube when they are already winning, but I decided to post this my account. I don't really post, I don't like posting, I don't actually my lifestyle. That is why you see this channel is named the private trader. I don't really like that. I like doing things in private. Okay, I win in private, I lose in private, I celebrate in public, I cry in private. You get, but my friends out there are like, no, you don't know, somebody might be motivated in what you're doing and maybe help them one way or another. So I decided, okay, then let me start from my account that is in drawdown. Okay, it's possible that I might lose this account, I might blow this account. It doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter. This is not my first account. I've made money with Forex, so if I blow this account, it's not really a big deal, okay, for someone like me, but it might be a big deal for new traders out there. But this is just to let you guys know that even if you blow account, okay, life is not over. If you understand, life is not over. You can still move forward. So far as that you have the right skill, so far that the skill of trading is there with you, no matter how many accounts you blow, one day you're still going to make it. Let it just be that you have the skill. Don't just jump into trading because you see people doing it on social media and they're showing you the lifestyle that you're wishing that you get. Don't do that. Okay, first of all, get the skill right. When you get the skill right, then you can go into into the trading. Now mind you, it's not at every point in time you're going to win. When it comes to trading, you don't win at all time. But in fact, probably the first 2 to 3 years of your time of trading, you might be losing. Okay, and the people are different. Mind you, people are different. Everybody is not the same. You get, someone might go into trading and within a year, 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, that person is already good at it, and someone else can go into trading and 2 years, 3 years, the person is still on the learning stage. You get, okay? So let us see how this trade will play out. Okay, if the trade gets activated, if I activate this trade, I'm going to let you guys know. As I said, this is a dying account. I'm still using the word dying account. So you see $90.96. That was what we have to risk on this trade. Okay, that's the only thing we have to risk in this trade. So if we lose up to $90.96, then this account is gone. You understand? But the skills is still there, so we can still make it. But let's see in the next 1 or 2 months time, let's see how we'll be able to scale these accounts upward, if we'll be able to bring life back to this account. Okay, talking about that, let me show you guys how I calculate how I'm expecting to bring life into this account. Let's go to my trading journal. I got my trading journal. Okay, now as you can see, we've lost a total of $309.04. Okay, we've lost $309.04. So let's go to the calculator. $209.04. Mind you, that's what we've lost in total. So in $5,000, okay, it's a $5,000 account. We all know it's not actually $5,000. Okay, for the new traders, they may not know, but the traders who are into the business already understand that $5,000 per firm account is not 100% $5,000. But that is a video for another day. So if you take away $309.04. Okay, this way you're going to have $4,690.96 cents, and that's what we have in our balance. You can see what we have in our balance. I'm not here to show you guys fake things, I won't benefit anything in that. So back to the calculator again. So 309.04. okay, this is what we've lost. Okay, this is what we've lost. That's the total amount of money we have lost. So how can we get this amount of money back? That's why in Forex you don't rush things. You don't rush things. You go slow. In Forex, slow is better. Okay, slow is better. You get it gradually. Don't try to get your profit overnight. It's not a get rich scheme quick. You get, it's a slow. You accumulate the wealth gradually. You understand? So now you will take the total amount of money we've lost, then we will divide it by the total of trading days we have in the month. Okay, how I'm going to divide it by the number of trading days we have in a month. Now you do this even when you're in drawdown or when you're in profit. Okay, don't try to be flipping account. I'm not saying that flipping account is a bad thing, but believe me, it's a very risky thing. Just take it like a job. You're going to work like you're 6 to 5. Don't forget, I'm not in this trade. Over here it seems like we are in the trade, but I'm not in this trade. You get on trading view it seems like we are in the trade, but I'm not in this trade. Let me open my broker again. You can see it. S&P 500. I'm not in the trade. Okay, I'm waiting for it to get to my entry. So when you take the amount of money you're losing, you divide it by the total number of days you have for trading, and that's 20. Get, we have 20 days in trading in a month, and if you divide that, what we'll be having is $15.452 cents, 452 cents. That's what we have. That's what we have. Meaning that's what we need in the next 20 days. That is what we need to be able to get back to $5,000 in the next 20 days. But mind you, okay, if my broker used 2 decimal points. Over here you can see what we have here is $4,690.96. So it's just 2 decimal points. You get? So it means that this 2 will be cancelled. This 2 will not be there. So if this 2 will not be there, it will affect my balance. So what I'm going to do is to approximate this 5. If you approximate this 5 to 4, meaning what I'll be having is $15.50. So meaning in each trade I take, I should aim a minimum of $15.50. That should be my target. Minimum, not maximum. Minimum. I should aim a minimum of $15.50. That should be my minimum. You get? So now let's now times this by 20. So $15.50. If we times that by 20, what we get is 30. Okay, this trade is no more valid again. Okay, it's no more valid again. It has broken, it has got into our Excel, just like the way and gold is, shooting up. But let's continue with what we're doing. So we are going to have $310. Don't mind you, what we are losing is $309.04. Okay, but because of the approximation that we did, yeah, we're now having $310. So if we add that to our current balance, which is this amount, okay, which is this amount, so $4,690.96, we will be back to $5,096. See, so we are now back in profit. We are now back in profit if we are able to get a minimum of $15.50. So if you go to the calendar, starting from today, which is on the 8th, okay, count with me, 20 days from today. So 20 days starting from on the 8th of September 2025. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. On the 12th is the 5th day, okay, of our trading days. On the 12th, the 5th day. Then we continue on the 15th, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On the 19th is the 10th day. If 19th is the 10th day, meaning on the 26th is the 15th day. Then on the 3rd of October will be the 20th day. Okay, so the 20th day, me, for a person, what I do, I had extra 5 days, okay, to make it 25 days. So on the 10th of October is on the 25th day of my trading days. Now, why, you ask, why am I adding extra 5 days? Okay, the possibility of me not having a trade on a particular day is there. Like today, do we have news today? No, we don't have news today. Okay, we don't have news today. Today is Monday, you can see. We don't have news today. On Tuesday, do we have news? Yeah, we have news. NFP annual review. You see, NFP is the first time I'm seeing this. Wow. Okay, we have news today. Okay, we have news on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, and I don't trade news. I don't trade news, so I'll wait for the news to play out before. If I get a setup before the news plays out, then I'll take it. But 30 minutes before the news, I don't take any trade again. Then on Wednesday we have a lot of news, meaning starting from 1:30 Nigerian time, meaning I have to wait. So the bottom line is I don't trade news, and there are days where I may not have a trade. Okay, it has broken. Let's see. You guys please pardon with me. Let's see if we're able to get this. Just pardon with me. We have. Let me keep it here. My X 70 will be good. 70 will be good. Yeah. TP1 70 or so. Okay. Pardon with me, guys. Pardon with me, guys. Okay. So this is how it. Okay, I might be taking this trade if it gets to entering. If it gets to entering, I will be taking this. And we might be here while I'm taking the trade. Okay, so that's our TP1. TP1. I might take my TP1 at this side. I don't really know yet. And TP2. So okay, back to the video. So this is it. Okay, there's a new one. So in the next 15 I mean, some days might come and I may not be able to get, you know, a trade. Some days might come, I might lose a trade. You never can tell. You never can tell. But anyway, that's it. So let's go back to the video. I'll get back to you guys when, or let's just be here. Let it activate. Let us take the trade together. I'll be right back with you guys. When it comes to NFP, I do I market execute, because my broker and my trading view, you know, they are not the same. If you can see, I don't know if you can see, my market price here is 64.92, while over here is 64.99. So meaning, if I set it this way, my entry would have been all the way up to this side. You get. So I market execute when it comes to an S&P 500. But for gold, I place order, either buy stop, sell stop, buy limit, sell limit, and all those things. You get. So anyway, let's go back to the charts. Okay guys, I am in the trade. So now I can, you know, start my stop loss and my take profit. Okay, so now let's see, I'm risking the same amount that I have to lose. You see, this is 17.50 cents. That's what I'm risking. If I'm to lose this trade, that's what I'm going to lose. But if I'm to win this trade, I'm going to get 20. Okay, now I increase it because of the number, the amount. Don't mind you, what we are to target a day is $15. Okay, 50 cents. But in this case, I'm risking $17. $17.50. That's like a $2 into it. Okay, into it. But if I'm to win this trade, I'm to get $20. I'm going to get $20 on the dot. You get? So that's that. Right now we'll insert it into, we enter this trade at exactly 8:54. Okay, so let's now and set it there on my broker. This is so roughly, that's where our TP is roughly. If we are to look at the trade, that's where our TP is. So anyway, let's see how this trade go. I'm going to end it here, and I will let you guys know how the trade play out. Okay guys, as you know, we are in the S&P and we are in drawdown again. We are in massive drawdown. Sorry, some traders will see when they are in small profit, there's a massive profit. Anyway, so I wasn't expecting S&P to do this, seriously. I wasn't expecting S&P to do this. I expected to at least get to my B zone. Would have been where I would have moved to be. Okay, then let it drive to TP and eventually TP2. Okay. So but though I have an alert here, if S&P actually hit this alert and break above it, I'm going to close my S&P in my broker manually. Okay, I'm going to close it manually. You get? That's because we already, this account is a dying account, and we don't need to lose a minimum of $15.50. You get? We don't need to lose more than that in any of our trade. In fact, we should be getting a win instead. So I'm not in gold. Don't think I'm taking gold. I take one trade a section, one trade per section. So this is just a paper trade. You understand? So if S&P move above this alert, okay, I'm going to close my trade manually. But mind you, it's still possible that S&P can do like this and still come back down. You understand? The possibility is still there. Don't forget that. Okay. So back to the trade again. I'll see, let you guys know how the trade play out at the end of the trade. Yo guys, so we've hit that alert that I said. We've hit that alert that I said. So want to see how this candle will close. Okay, I can see we are losing $11 right now, and our equity is $979. Okay, so I want to see how this candle will close. Okay, it's still trying to reject that particular side. Still trying to reject it. So let's see. As I said, I will not lose anything above $15.50. Since I need to lose $15, I will lose 13 or 14. So meaning I'm going to close it manually, as I said earlier. Okay. S&P is not something else. I wasn't expecting this for S&P, guys. Seriously. And yeah, you can go. You see. As I said, I wasn't in gold. This was a paper trade. I wasn't in gold. Gold, I'm looking out for a buy. If gold gets here, then I can take the buys. Okay, but for now, let's still look at the S&P. Look at the S&P and see what will happen. I wanted to close immediately it hit the alert, but it started rejecting again. So I said, okay, let me just give it some time and see what how the market will play out. Because there are times where S&P can. I've been in S&P trade. I think, yeah, I've been in S&P trade. That was one of my first S&P. Let me see. It went so close to our take profit. That was the first S&P trade. Yes, this one.
But it's normal on how you're feeling right now.
Sorry,
because
this one.
It was a mistake.
The first S&P trade. This particular on the 11th. It went so close to our drawdown. Went so close to Excel. I wanted to resist, but I just left it, and later on came back and gave us 1:2. Okay.
I saw the picture you sent you.
Even at that, then we were in much more profit. So we are looking at how this one goes. Okay, the rejection is still there. Let me see if I can get. Let me open 5 minutes time frame for you. I think this is why gold. I say gold. I trade more of gold. This is why S&P actually pull back to the top. You get. So that's why I said if S&P will break here, okay, I'm going to close my trade. But you see, as he got there, what happened? He pulled back again. Okay, this is the 5 minutes time frame. You get. So I want to see, and based on what I'm seeing here, I expect S&P to at least get to the point because of the 5 minutes. Let's see if it's still possible. It still can stay dance around. It's just that we don't have volume in the market, and my system will soon go off. Already have 24 minutes. Okay. Anyway, even if I don't drop it now, I'm still going to drop it later. So let's see. I still have my chart open on my phone. So if I've marked that particular zone on my MT5 on my phone, so I'll be looking at it there in case maybe the system goes off. I don't have power at the moment. So let's see. I'll let you guys know how the trade eventually play out. Okay. Okay, guys. So we've gotten to this zone. And we still have up to 7 minutes for this candle to close. So as I said earlier, well, if you cross this zone, I'm going to close manually. Now you can see we are now in -$13. I don't want to get to even 15, and my total Excel is 17. Okay, so we are closing right here right now. Okay, so we lost the trade. And that's 10:53. We closed the trade at 10:53. Okay. Now, mind you, there is still a possibility that S&P can still, get close to Excel and still pull back. Okay. So, why did I close this trade? Okay. Why did I close this trade? Now let's analyze. A minute, guys. Let me put it on my broker. Let me put it on my broker. I'm coming, guys. A minute, guys. Okay. So this was another losing trade again. I don't know if I'm in my losing streak, guys. It has been a rough a rough time when it comes to trading for me. So it's been a very, very rough time, but it doesn't matter. We are still going. Okay, we are still going. We are still going. Okay. Okay, so why did we close this trade? Why did we close this trade? When you got here, why didn't we close? You see, when we got here, because of how the market was moving, okay, we had the potential that okay, there is a possibility of a pullback. So you get there is a possibility of a pullback. That was why we didn't close it when we got here at the first time. But now, guess what? This is what S&P is doing. It got here, gave it a lower, a lower, higher high. A lower high. Sorry for that. It gave it a lower high. It will move up again. It's expecting that it will come and break this minor support. Okay, it has created in the 5 minutes, but instead it did this. Okay, so when he came back here and he wasn't able to break here and also break here and also break here. Okay, and the way the candle was reacting at that time, okay, I got the belief that okay, there is possibility from here. You just trying to grab Jesus. Sorry guys. It's trying to grab some momentum to push it back down, increase to this level, or even if this level before going back to the top again. But instead, what happened? It got here, wasn't able to break here, not even here. So now S&P is ranging. We all know that. Okay, S&P is ranging. So since it wasn't able to break here, even here, in fact, it didn't even get close to this particular side, and now it's going back. And you see, it has broken this place. Yes, we know that the candle has not closed. Okay, the candle has not closed. That I know, but still, for the fact that it has broken above this high, this previous high, I'm seeing that S&P is also trying to go more further, just like the way gold is doing. Okay, just like the way gold is doing. So it's better I'm safe than me hoping that it doesn't hit my Excel and eventually it take my Excel down. Okay, now I said it that there is a possibility S&P can still get close to Excel and still come back to profit. Okay, I've been in a trade like that before. Okay, I've been in a trade like that before, but now I am more of a tighter risk money management stage, and those times I left it when it got so close to Excel because I had more equity to play around with. But now I don't have. So I'm not trying to grow this account very fast. It's not what I want to do. Okay, so that's why we close, because of this silly movement that S&P is doing. So it may be like this, come down again, you never can tell. But anyway, I'm out of this trade. So see you guys doing NY section. Okay, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, drop a thumbs up to the channel, if possible share this video, okay, for your brothers, sisters, friends, neighbors, and even your enemies. Okay, so bye for now.